Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the mark of Cain. Now you may ask yourself, why would I want to know about something from the Bible? And my response to this is the mark of Cain still has ramifications today in our society just because of how loosely people translated the Bible to fit their agenda in the past. Now this video will have all my sources listed in the description from where I got my information. And for this video, a lot is hypothetical, so just bear with me and know that I have to get from some weird sources that I normally wouldn't do if I'm writing like a scholarly paper. This video is intended to be educational and informational, and I hope you learned something that you thought was interesting. Anyways guys, buckle up, strap on your helmet, and let's get to it. So before we get into the mark of Cain, let's go over who Cain is for anyone who doesn't know. Now Cain was the first child of Eve according to the Bible and was the first woman on earth. She also had a lot of other kids, but we're going to focus on one of Cain's brothers, Abel. Cain and Abel were tasked to give offerings to the Lord, and Abel was in charge of the flocks while Cain worked the soil. Cain brought fruits as an offering, but Abel brought fat portions from his flock, and God favored Abel more, which infuriated Cain. This led Cain to ask his brother to go to the field, where he attacked his brother and murdered him. God tried to speak to Cain to find his brother, but Cain lied, and God ended up putting a curse on him to where he could not work the fields, and also placed a mark on him so that no one who found him would be able to kill him. I know that's a long backstory, but it is all relevant to the mark of Cain. Now let's get into what some people think the mark actually is. One of the suggestions is that he was given leprosy in order to keep people away. Another, which is the one that has ramifications for today in my opinion, is that his skin was turned dark. This interpretation allowed for justification of the slave trade from the Bible, and in that day and age, whenever the slave trade was going on, the Bible meant a lot to almost everybody that was in European countries. This perverse interpretation was also used to support segregation in America also later down the line. This brings a lot of power to these verses in the Bible that mention the mark of Cain, but there's also other justifications for the slave trade, so we can't just solely blame that passage for, all of that. Another dark interpretation is an anti-Semitic one, linking it to circumcision was the mark of Cain, or that some offensive stereotypes of Jews like a hooked nose or horn was the mark of Cain. The horn would make him Cain the Unicain. Other interpretations just saw it as something that could protect Cain, for instance like a dog, the horn, or a visible symbol on his forehead or arm. Another theory I ran across was that the mark is a cross that churches use now. This is because it was originally a pagan symbol that the church adapted over time. The article that I read this off of is stretching quite a fair bit, and it's from a Jewish website basically saying that the church is worshipping pagans, so take that how you want, but they do make interesting points about the cross. I will leave their website in the description if you want to go down that further, but it is a lot of information that is hard to confirm. Anyways, now that we have heard some theories about what the mark of Cain could have been, let's figure out what happened to Cain. For the short story, he basically went on to be a city builder by all accounts, and was essentially an example of unrighteousness according to the Bible. In some accounts, he marries his sister and then has kids. In a work called Pseudo-Silo, it is said that he died at the age of 730. It is said that he died by his house falling on him, but his death is not talked about in the Bible. The Pseudo-Silo is a Jewish work from the 1st century CE and has his death recorded. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. I know this is a lot of hypotheticals, but knowing about the mark of Cain is still pertinent today and also pretty interesting to learn about. If you liked the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day, and peace.